blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders taking on the NFC champions, the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Harrison Beavis, out to get us started. And we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Past the 60.
This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch in this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Tight. 19 tight. Down.
To throw, it's Milton. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
beyond that circle? I like that, yeah. Just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
19, 18.
Here's Milton now to throw. There's Chris Olave. Still fighting for more. Still going. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Saints march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
60 Bison.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 43-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 42 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Milton. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
And the Saints first down.
That's out wide for Palmer. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Throwing is Milton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A give out of the gun to Genty. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
2nd and 6. He finds his man, complete. That's Waters. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Genty is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
2nd and 4. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Waters. Touchdown, Raiders. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Now for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that does it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. Back in a moment. 14 apiece is the score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
19 Panthers, 60 Vikings, 19 Lions, 65.
Here's Milton. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Saints have moved out in front. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 2nd and 1. He finds his man, complete. It's Waters. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, complete. That's Thornton. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On first down, it's Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Operating from the gun. Mullen. This is caught. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. A run straight ahead to Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Milton. Throwing left side here, it is complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 70 race.
To throw is Milton. Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, 50 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate. Down the numbers! There he goes! And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. After, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. And now an audible here into something else.
7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man, it's Palmer. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Trey Palmer, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints have moved out in front. A point after. Good by Groupie. And they will take a 7-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
113 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Right back to Genty on first down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 8. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
At the 26-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff to Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Mullen.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage.
On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3.
For the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Okay, great.
2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Traffic Mustang 19 Charger 19 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
Touchdown!
Chris Olave
with his third touchdown of the Super Bowl.
And the Saints continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
And oh, it's wide right. No good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Here comes a reverse. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
On third down, here's Genty.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From the gun on third down, Mullen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Downfield and caught by Thornton. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a toss left side, Genty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Mullen. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line.
17 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Operating from the gun. Mullen. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
At the Saints' 12-yard line.
Looking to throw. Mullen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down and goal.
They'll try to punch it in with Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Raiders 38. Harrison Davis to
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. 7:60.
To throw, it's Milton. He'll check this one down to Hampton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 10 yards, good for the Saints. First down.
First down, Saints.
Panther 11.
He's got his man on the out route. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Milton now to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Groupie able to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the give, Genty. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 147 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Israel Abanikanda taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Raiders are back within a score. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's been a fun one through 3. It always is. The final quarter of Super Bowl 62 is coming your way next. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Warriors 70, Dragons, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18 Rattler, 18 Cardinal.
Now Milton. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw again. Olave holds it in. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Palmer. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set. Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. Touchdown. And Marion Hampton from 3 yards out. And the Saints are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. The point after, good by Groupie. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we're at the time of this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Mullen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Saints are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Groupie for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Saints 62, Raiders 45.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Third and 12.
Trap 60, trap 60. Track. Liking 18.
Here's Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there on 3rd down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium going to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New Orleans Saints, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight
that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. Know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other. And if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other. And if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need you. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need you. Yeah, think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. a baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever.